Okay guys, this week going to be talking about doing drop sets as our primary technique for what I want you guys to focus on. And I've broken up the week into 4 different workouts. Okay, so 2 upper body days and 2 lower body days. And when it comes to upper body, I broke it into a push day and a pull day. So today is pull exercises. We got 3 different exercises we're going to do here, and I'm going to show you how to do each one of these with the drop set technique. Now guys, you've heard me say this probably before, but drop sets are a fantastic way to just really up the intensity level, because we're going to failure, okay, and then we're lowering the weight or dropping the weight about 20 to 25%, going to failure again, which is typically 5 to 6 reps, then dropping the weight again another 20 to 25%, and going to failure another 5 to 6 reps. So when you do that, okay, and when you incorporate this more sophisticated training technique, it causes your body to recruit both type 2 and type 1 muscle fibers. Okay, so that's fast twitch and slow twitch. Okay, so normally when we're doing heavy weights at the gym and we're really pumping out 10, 12 reps really hard to failure, and we got a heavy weight, okay, and then we rest for a minute or so, that's typically just recruiting primarily the fast twitch muscles, which grow and get bigger. But when we do this technique, we will also engage a lot of those slow twitch muscle fibers, which don't grow nearly as much, but you still can grow them, which means overall strength, overall size. That's what we're looking for, guys. And then finally, the other side benefit for doing these super intense type of workouts and these techniques is it sends signals to our brain. Okay, we're going to be creating a lot of lactic acid. Okay, and that hormone, that waste product, I should say, triggers our body to produce more growth hormones, namely human growth hormone, HGH, and testosterone. Both of those are stuff us older guys really need, okay, as much as possible. Didn't have to worry about that when we were in our 20s. Those are the good old days, and they're gone. But we use our brains, okay, and we can trick our body into getting back close to the good old days if we know what we're doing when it comes to working out and food and supplements, guys. You need to combine all those 3 things to get the most out of our workouts. Okay, so the very first exercise on pull day I'm going to be doing are lat pull downs, and this is a fantastic exercise to do with bands when you're at home. Now I have a really cool setup here where I have a big thick anchor, okay, in a stud. Now guys, you don't have to have this screwed up into your ceiling, right? A lot of you guys are going to be doing this with a door. So you'll have your mount, okay, your anchor will be mounted in the top highest section of your door, okay? I just have a really cool setup in my garage here that I want you guys to take a look at. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do the technique, okay? And then remember, pull day, we're pulling down, okay? That's getting our lats. And when we're doing this, what else are we engaging? Biceps. You can't help but engage your biceps to some degree when you're doing lat pull down. So those are the 2 muscle groups we're going to work today, right? Back and biceps tend to work together. All right, very first set here, I got a lot of weight, basically all the bands, because our back is a big, strong muscle group. I can do a ton of weight. All right. All right, we're gonna knock out about 10 to 12 reps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and then 10, and then up. Then I'm going to take off 1 band, okay, on both sides, both handles. And, you know, I'm trying to do this kind of quickly and efficiently because I don't want to rest very long and then immediately back down. Let's knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, then get back up. And I'm going to take off 1 more band here. All right, same color both sides. No rest. I'm going to get back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's get up. All right, so what you should be feeling at the end of a double drop set, and that was double because I dropped the weight or the resistance twice, all right, is you start to feel some burn going on. So in the muscles that we're working, biceps and our lats and our upper back muscles, you're starting to really kind of feel it. So you're getting a great pump, okay? And part of the reason we're getting a fantastic pump is called time under tension, right? So, man, when I knocked out, I don't know, about 10 or 12 reps to begin with, and then about 5 or 6 on the other 2, you're talking 20 plus reps, all right? So that's a long time that the muscles are under tension doing the exercise, okay? Fighting the resistance of the bands or the dumbbells, whatever we're using. So that gets that great pump going, but guess what? It triggers that lactic acid to kick in. And that's where that burn comes from. That's okay. That's the old no pain, no gain, okay, theory that you've heard about for a long, long time. And that's what sends the signals to our body to really start cranking up those growth hormones. Great exercise, but don't do this on every single set. I want you to do about 3 to 4 just traditional sets, okay, where you knock out 10, 12 reps, rest for 60 seconds, do it again, and then on your final set, whether that's your 4th or 5th set, that's when I want you to incorporate your drop set. Concentration curls are our second exercise for today, and because of the name, we're only going to be doing one arm at a time. We're concentrating on one arm, right? So when we do a drop set with this kind of a technique, one arm or one leg, whatever it is, we're going to focus just on that one arm, okay, the whole time. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to kind of summarize things at the end and give you a few other tips. So I'll pick a weight. It's difficult to do 10 or 12 reps, okay? I'm going to knock that out, and then I'm going to drop the weight down. Eight, come on, 9, 10. All right, so with very little rest, I'm gonna lower the weight, i.e. drop the weight, okay? And I'm gonna knock out another 5 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, woo, I can feel the burn. Let's drop it one more time. Ooh, this is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, woo! All right, man, I can feel the pump and I can feel the pain, okay? Which means the gain is coming next. All right, so real quick. Just did my right arm. You saw me do the drop set. I'm going to give myself about 60 seconds of rest before I do my left arm. So why would I want to rest before I just jump in and do the other side? Because if you don't, okay, your body is a little bit oxygen deprived. It was being used up. Even though it was a small muscle, you're still a little out of breath, all right? So before you hit your next arm, whether it's the left or right, however, whichever direction you're going, I want you to be fully recovered. So one arm doesn't get a better workout than the other, right? So give yourself about 60 seconds rest. You'll be able to get oxygen flowing back in your bloodstream, and that means when I switch over to my left arm, I'll be able to put just as much effort into it as I did with my right arm. So guys, that's just a little simple common sense trick that I see a lot of people screw up on anytime they're doing one arm exercises. Sometimes I see them doing one-legged press at the gym on the press machine. Great exercise, but they'll get fatigued and out of breath on one leg, and they'll immediately do the other leg. And so guess what that means is you're not getting as much intensity on the second leg as you did on the first. It's just kind of common sense, guys. There's nothing wrong with resting when you're going from side to side. All right, the third and final exercise today, seated rows. It's another back exercise, but it's really hitting that complex muscle group from a completely different angle. Remember, we started off with these lat pull downs, okay? Now we're working with rows, and your back has about 17 distinctly different muscle groups. So that's why we need to do 2 different exercises to try to hit and engage all those different muscle groups, completely, all right? So I'll show you how to do a drop set with these rows. It's very similar to the lat pull downs, all right? Pick a weight that's really difficult to do, about 10 to 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to take one of the bands off, okay? Same color both sides. Keep it balanced. Don't dilly-dally. And then immediately get back in. Let's knock out another 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Drop another band. And guys, you can tell this is really only about what? 7 or 8 seconds in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so real quickly, I have the benefit being in my garage. I'm able to take some big heavy-duty screw anchors and screw them into studs and big, boards in my wall. Guys, you don't have to do that. You can just use your anchor in your house. Anchor it in your door. All right, just like you've seen in a lot of my other workout programs. Same exact technique. And remember, so I want you guys to do at least 3, probably 4 sets of this seated row exercise before you finish it up with this drop set I just showed you. So remember, guys, I don't want you doing drop sets on every single set of every single exercise. It's just way too much intensity. They've done a lot of studies about this. Your body just can't handle that, all right? I wouldn't recommend you do this every week either, okay? So that's another thing, guys. You gotta kind of listen to your body. So some of you guys that are really, really fit and in good shape, you can do this more often, all right? And you can do more drops. So instead of just doing a double drop like I did, okay, you may incorporate triple drop sets, meaning you lower the weight 3 times instead of just 2 times. So great way to cram a ton of exercise into a really short time period, guys. You can knock out this entire back workout in about 30 minutes or so. I mean, it's a very efficient way to get in a fantastic workout.